everybody, I hope you're all well and just enjoying your weekend. I am having quite a busy day today. I've had a couple of deliveries and I'm going to be doing some filming. So I needed to put my makeup on to film my videos. But I thought, do you know what? I've got a couple of products that I have not tried or tested on camera yet from Charlotte Tilbury. Now recently I got a Charlotte Tilbury mystery box. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it above. And there was a couple of products in there which were really cool, really exciting, and I thought we would use them today. So we're going to test out some new products for me from Charlotte Tilbury, and we've got a sample of the new serum, which looks really exciting. So this will be quite a quick video. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but we're going to go through some of the new products and talk about them a little bit more. Okay, so here is the mystery box that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. It was like £119 and had like a crazy amount of value. I think it was like £220 worth of value, and there's some really great products in here that I've not tried before, so we're going to check them out. Okay, so the first product that I wanted to kind of mention was the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. Now this launched I think about 2 weeks ago and looks phenomenal. Now it had really, really good reviews of people that managed to get their hands on it early, and it says here that Charlotte's Magic Serum is a supercharged crystal infused magic serum for glowing, hydrated, youthful looking miracle skin. And yeah, you can use it morning and night, use on cleansed skin before your moisturizer. So I've got quite a big sample of it, so this is really exciting. Now this serum comes in at around about, I think it's about £68. It's crazy expensive, so I really want to see if it's worth it or not, how it sits with my foundation today. Okay, so I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand, and you know, it is a kind of like a milky serum that kind of goes into slightly a more oil based but sinks into the skin beautifully. It does have a very, very slight sweet scent to it, but hardly anything at all. It feels really hydrating, really hydrating. Now it doesn't feel oily on the skin at all. It just feels kind of slightly tacky, which is nice because if you're applying makeup over the top of this, then obviously you don't want your makeup slipping and sliding. Yeah, that feels really, really nice. It definitely sinks into the skin beautifully, and you could be, I think you could be quite generous with it because it does go on really well. So I really like that actually. I have got in here as well a little mini eye cream from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just going to pop some of that on now. Keep that to one side because you just need the tiniest bit. I always find that you should put your eye creams on before you put your moisturizers on, because I think they kind of help sink into the skin more beautifully. Now the first mystery box I got from Charlotte Tilbury, I actually got a 30ml magic cream in it, but in the new box there was a 50ml. Now I've not finished this yet. I've been using it pretty much most mornings recently, and a little goes such a long way. I've literally barely scratched the surface of this. Now it is a super expensive product. I mean, that's all you need. It's super expensive. A little definitely goes a long way, but I mean, it is a very expensive moisturiser. I think it's more expensive than even LMS, which is my preferred go-to everyday moisturiser. And I always think with moisturisers, you can be quite liberal. I think it's important to kind of put on as much as your skin needs, and always take it a little bit down your neck, because, you know, somewhere we all neglect. I'm just going to go in now with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is in the shade 1, so this is the fair pale version, and basically what I have been doing with this is literally, I mean, I have been loving this, and when I mean loving this, I'm loving the finish that this gives to my skin. So I'm just going to go in with my foundation. This is the NARS Luminous Weightless foundation in the shade Deville. This is my kind of like summer colour. It's a little bit darker. It's perfect when I'm doing my fake tanning. But normally I use Mont Blanc. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this to the back of my hand, and I'm going to work this into my skin as well and mix it in. Now this is just, I cannot say how much I love this. Now when I first got the Flawless filter, I didn't get it. I just didn't, I couldn't get it to work in the way that I wanted it to work. And I think that's just because people were saying that you put your foundation on, then you put that on over the top, or for me it's about mixing it in. That is the way that I get the best finish out of this, and it is flawless, and it looks flawless, it looks beautiful, it doesn't show up any dry patches on my skin, on my oily zones. It gives me a beautiful shine, but I can use powder over the top to dull it down if I need to. There you go, and as you can see, it gives just like this really beautiful luminous, like sort of like glow to the skin. It's so pretty, but at the same time it's quite a natural coverage. It's not like heavy coverage at all. You can still kind of see your natural skin all the way through, and it kind of illuminates your skin beautifully. So concealer, I have got the Magic Away Liquid Concealer. This is in the shade 2, I think. This is not the lightest one. Yeah, this is, yeah, 2 Pale. So I do tend to, just dot some of this around the eye area. But what I do sometimes do, depending on what I'm doing throughout the day, and because I am doing filming today and I want to really enhance my eye area, I'm just going to go in with one little extra dot of white. This is by Morphe, in the inner corner. So I'm just going to blend this in, and then as I blend, I'm just going to pull that in as well. It's because I'm so pale, I can get away with this when I'm filming and it looks okay. But it's important to make sure that you blend the two together quite well. So for contour, I'm just going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This is like a little dauber, and you just literally I just do 1, 2, 1, 2 little dot, and then I do round the forehead. So I just kind of pretty much go to town with that, and this just blends so beautifully. I really do like this product, and you don't need very much at all, and it's buildable, so it shears out beautifully. Now I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, but I do have one by MAC, which is my go-to. This is the medium tan mineralized skin finish, which is meant to be more like a foundation, I think, but I use it as a bronzer, and it is literally like my perfect shade, and it just gives a little bit more depth, I think, to the Charlotte Tilbury one, which I quite like. And then what I tend to do is bring this down onto my jawline and buff it into my neck. Okay, so before we go back in with any more powdered products, I want to use this. This is Glowgasm, and it's the gold one. So I have a couple of these kind of liquid highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, and they are very, very beautiful. Now this is the gold tone, and I've not used this one yet, but it looks so pretty on the skin. A little really does go a long way with these. You don't need very much at all, and they are quite buildable. So I'm just going to go in with my tiny beauty blender. Yeah, I think these are really, really pretty. I do prefer powdered highlighters just because I think they are easier to use. I use a lot more powdered products than I do liquid products, but this is really nice. It's a lovely colour. I'm just going to go in now with my blush. This is the Cheek to Chic in Ecstasy. It's literally like become my favourite blush colour. I used to use one by Ciate and it was really, really nice, but it was quite expensive. You get a lot more for your money with this size blush, and honestly, it's such a good blusher. Okay, so just before I do my brows, I'm just going to kind of go through my T-zone and just kind of powder slightly. So I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Skin Finish in the shade 1, and it's just a beautiful, very lightweight powder, and it just helps mattify everything for the day. Sometimes do a little bit just onto the apples of my cheeks, the chin. I always get a really shiny chin. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and do my eyebrows, and then we'll be back to do eyes. Okay, so everything's kind of coming together. I've just done my brows. I'm just going in with this. This is the colour Chameleon in Dark Pearl, and it's like a creamy kind of pearlescent eyeshadow stick from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's just meant to make doing your eye makeup really, really easy. Now I am going to add actually a little bit of a lighter shade, just because I think I want to give it a little bit more of a softer look. So I'm just going to kind of go in with a big fluffy brush and just blend it out. So I'm just going to go in with mascara. So this is the Full Fat Lashes mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. I've not tried this one before. I do have it in a mini, so I'm going to use the mini just because obviously if I don't like that I can sell it or something. But yeah, so this is, oh, so satisfying opening a new mascara, isn't it? So we're just going to go in and try this out. Yeah, for me that's just like a decent everyday mascara, perfect for using when you've got fake lashes. Okay, so lashes on. These are the Kiss lashes. They're the Naked Drama collection, and they're the organza ones. I've been wearing them all week and I absolutely love them. This is my third time wearing them, and they clean up beautifully, honestly. So all I do is I go in with a little bit of Bobbi Brown makeup remover and some Q-tips, and they clean up so nicely. And yeah, so I've been wearing them all week and they fit beautifully. I just had to trim a tiny bit off each side, and they are really easy to wear. They come with their own glue, and yeah, absolutely my favourite lashes I think I have ever discovered. Really, really beautiful. So if you are interested in picking some of these up, they are quite expensive. They're £7, but I will put a link below to where you can get them from, and yeah, they're just really cool. I like them lots. So anyway, let's move on to lips. So I've got two lip colours to try. First of all, I've got this one. This is Charlotte's Darling. So this is a liquid lipstick, and it's like a nice kind of like peachy nude colour, which I actually think is quite a nice shade. It's got kind of like a slightly moussey consistency and transfers well, so you don't have to use a lot. It's nice kind of like everyday lipstick colour. The other shade that I picked up that was in the box was this one, and it was, I think it was part of their Christmas collection. It was Stone Rose. This is a little bit more of a darker colour, and it's really pretty. I wonder if it might be a little bit too much for today, just because I think the eyes are quite dramatic, so I might just stick with this one. I do need to do my hair. I'm going to curl it today. I've not curled it for a couple of days. So I'm just going to curl my hair, and I'll be back and we will round up and summarise. But oh my gosh, I am loving my makeup today. Okay, so all makeup done and dusted. I'm ready for the day. I really enjoyed filming my Get Ready With Me today. There's not been anything from Charlotte Tilbury yet that I have tried that I've not enjoyed or really liked. So if you are interested in trying out this brand and you just can't really afford or want to save some money, I do have a referral code, but you have to spend like £100 and then you get 20 quid off. So it's something, and they do like easy pay option where you can split the cost over like 4 or 5 months. So yeah, it's something worth having a look at. Equally, I do always post if I see any like Charlotte Tilbury like freebie samples or anything floating around in any of the subscription box services. But yeah, I really enjoyed everything. I really liked the serum. The serum was beautiful, and that eye pencil was so lovely and creamy. I'm really looking forward to trying a couple of different colours in that. But yeah, that's everything from me from now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos from me in the next couple of weeks, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.